I'm onion. Oh my
god, what's up?
Whoa, it's the bakery.
It's
at
the
6 p.m.
at 6 p.m. We've been doing that for like what, three separate random streams on 2 different channels. I love it.
Well, I mean, it is the best podcast on the internet.
The absolute
the bakery.
best podcast I've ever seen in my life. It's incredible.
Oh man, how you doing, Peter?
Doing good, man. How you doing, beautiful, sexy man?
You know, I just exist, man. Just been playing Peak, you know.
Playing Peak? Oh my god, yesterday you played Peak? That's crazy. Who'd you play Peak with, man?
Oh man, I played Peak with TheMilitiaGamer.
That's crazy.
Pixels. And I forget what Gavin's tag is. Gavin.
Gavin.
Yeah, what was it? Not Narzio? He's gonna hate me for butchering fucking tag.
That's fine.
Man.
I had to fucking up the ISO. What the fuck?
Oh man, why'd you have to do that, bro?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Holy shit. Yeah, we had a 4-hour play session last night, man.
Yeah, we probably should have cut it off earlier, but like, whatever, man. It's fine.
Yeah, but we almost made it to Peak.
We almost did make it to Peak. I think if we had that same map again, it would probably be fucking great. You know.
You okay there, Rick?
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah. I mean, I enjoyed it. I mean, yeah, we probably should have ended it sooner, but I really did think that last one went pretty well. I mean, we almost made it.
Absolutely.
It was big fun.
It was very big fun.
As Pixels puts it, big fun. I definitely enjoyed it. It was nice to get a gaming session of the boys. Definitely gonna do more of it.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You had fun. That crash out that you had.
Dude, oh my god. Oh, dude. I was so... we should not have done that last one. We really should not have done that last one.
Oh yeah, man. I mean, what happened anyway? Like, you got lost.
Yeah. No. I was trying to go up the middle like Gavin did. And Gavin's like, you gotta kill yourself, man. I'm like, no, I want to actually try. I don't want to just quit. You know, I thought I could fucking make it. But then then you were like, hey, man, go revive me. And you guys were like, oh, okay. But now we're realizing I was... Yeah. All right, I know, Pixels. I know. That's not the
I don't
point,
know why you guys went that way. I ended up going, like, even though we agreed not to do right, and when we got to a certain point, I went right. And, like, that's how I got on top of the mountain.
Yeah. I thought
so.
I thought it
Right
was
of the spring. We gotta remember right of the spring. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter because they're switching maps, but...
Is it... when does the new map come out, or is it out?
Today, I think.
Today?
Yeah, or... Wait, we played at, like, what time? Probably still the old map for a little bit.
Maybe, I don't know. We'll figure it out. I might just pop on just to see what map it is, just to fucking see.
Yeah, but it was a fun experience. I can't wait to do more games with our new group, the Collection of Men.
Yeah, the Collection of Men. We got one this Friday, or this coming Friday too. Let's go.
Yeah, like that's like, I love how we all kind of agreed that's the name of the four of us. It's just a Collection of Men.
God. Hate it.
I'm a big fan of that. We are the collective. Yeah, man. I felt so bad for your crashed out.
That's so fine. It's fine.
The entire time we were sitting there, like trying to do that one part, getting to the volcano, I just heard you huffing and puffing, and fucking hating it the entire time.
Eventually, I just went to talk to chat. I was like, "Fuck this shit, man." Dude, my OBS. I don't know what I just updated it, so hopefully that fixes the problem. But like, dude, my OBS just crashed the fuck out on me too. Like when we got to the volcano part.
Oh yeah, no, it did crash the fuck out on you. I mean, you were getting low ass frames too, and we have what, like, kind of the same PC. I think yours is a little better.
I have like 128 gigabytes of RAM, and I have a 4070. I don't know why it fucking did that. And I have like a Ryzen 7, so it's like I don't know, man. I don't get it, man.
Yeah, man, I don't get it, man. But it was fun.
Yeah.
It's like one of the only good games out nowadays. I like experiences like that. You know, nice little indie game to play with friends, and nowadays it's all about battle passes and season passes and spending $80 on games that only run at like 1080p, you know.
I get it. You know, I get rising industry costs and stuff. But there's a point where it's like, come on, man, none of us can afford this shit, man. Especially now that we have a king. But that's a whole different conversation. Anyway,
Oh god.
oh god, no, it's the orange guy again. No, but
I know he's your savior, but
oh,
anyway.
absolutely, fucking hate you. Anyway, yeah, but yeah, no, I love little indie titles because I feel like that's the good thing about indie games is that they'll always be relatively on the shit. I mean, Undertale is what, like $15, I think, maybe, or like $10.
Something like that. How much was Peak? Like $7
it's
on
7,
sale?
$8. It's $8, I think, regular price. That's a game that's worth its money, honestly.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. $8 game for a game that's like that fun that you can play with people compared to like spending $7 on like or $70 on the new Call of Duty every year.
Well, you know, and that's the fact they also use AI. We've had this conversation, I think, 1,000 times on the podcast here at this point. But, like, you know, AI art getting put in Call of Duty and fucking AI voice actors. And it's just a whole mess of a situation in the world nowadays, man.
Yeah, no, I mean, the state of gaming, man. The state of gaming is just not it. It's just not there.
I didn't have a good pun for the title of this one. I just kind of threw Loaf in the middle of State of Gamers.
Yeah, you did. I mean, I told you we don't have to always have to have Loaf. When we named this the Stage of Gaming, I really thought that's what you're gonna name it, but you had to put Loaf in it.
I can
choose. That was the laziest fucking way you could have done it. You should just not have done it.
Listen. The bread's always got to be there, man. The bread's always got to be there. There's always got to be some shitty pun baked in. Baked in.
Man, speaking of baking in, man, we really baked in those promotions last night when we were
baked in those promotions the past couple days. What are you talking about?
I feel like
middle of Thaz's stream. Yeah, go watch Co-Loafs 6 p.m. EST.
Well, see, your promotions were even worse because you literally made them like pictures and stuff like in the game.
Oh yeah.
At least with like when we were playing last night, it was literally just like, oh, you know, we're gonna get to the peak at 6 p.m. The bakery. YouTube.com/Co-Loafs.
Oh, dude, I love the world, man. I love it. It's so good. It's so good. But what was the state? Was that like a presentation state of gaming, or are we just talking about the state of gaming as a whole right now?
Just the state of gaming as a whole, I guess, man. I mean, gaming is not what it used to be. We don't even have things like E3 anymore. Like every company has their own little direct or whatever. Like remember back in the day when we used to have these yearly events like Summerfest and E3. I almost called it EA. Where we would get like the big trailers and shit, and it was just all this excitement. Now we really don't have that, and all the excitement gets thrown out the window when something new gets announced. It's just like, oh, cool.
Well, everybody's kind of fighting for attention. It's the same way with like the movies. You know, movies back in the day used to be like, it used to be this sense of like sort of like gravitas when it came to you know, a movie that was coming out in like the middle of the summer. But now it's like all the big blockbusters can come out in like the middle of February or fucking like, you know, November. Like who's waiting for Avengers in November? You know what I mean, man? It's weird.
Yeah, I mean, randomly I just heard Avengers. My thought process went out the window when you were talking, man. I'm sorry. I have no idea what you just said.
Are you high? Are you baked?
Oh man, I mean, I am a little bit. Yeah, I'm actually currently holding the vape. I'm not using it. I'm currently holding it.
Please don't. They would not like that on the algorithm gods.
Yeah, don't worry. The algorithm gods can rest in peace because I'm not hitting no vape right now.
That's hot. That's so hot.
Yeah, so I'm not doing that. Don't worry. I'm here to talk about the state of the thing I used to really like that now I barely do.
What? Gaming's so cool, man. There's so many cool. Honestly, I feel like there's so many cool angles of it, and I think it's just honestly at the end of the day, it's just kind of like swapped over a lot from like big studio heads to like now there's like guys in their garage that can like, and I think it's the accessibility of it all. You know, like computer parts are so cheap to be able to build something that's good, to be able to handle running all of these like intricate programs that allow us to be able to get new and interesting experiences and vivid art styles and stuff. I mean, look at Ultra Kill. That game is fucking gorgeous. I love it.
I don't even know that game.
It's a good game. I've never played it, but I did edit it. It was fun.
All I heard was like, would you say interesting experiences? And my first thought was the locker rooms. But
I
anyway.
fucking hate you so much. How many episodes do we have to go through when this doesn't get mentioned once?
I feel like now it's just an ongoing meme, kind of like the Fupa Boy meme.
Oh, Lord.
It's just thrown out there. That's one of our things now, man.
Yeah, I know.
Like, we used to play games in the locker room. That's the state of game.
I'm gonna fucking punch you in the locker room with my fist in your... Anyway.
Well, I mean, yeah, that was the point, right?
We're playing hide the sausage here, buddy boy.
Okay, now you're going real deep into it.
All right. Anyway.
Literally.
Okay. Welcome back, and hello there, Dora Linda.
But anyway, yeah, we were talking about hiding the sausage.
Yeah. But yeah, no. I hate you so much. But yeah, no. I feel like there's a lot of good that comes. I think what the issue is that like the tent poles no longer exist with gaming, and now it is on the shoulders of like many instead of few. And I feel like companies aren't big fans of that because they're like the greatest example in the world. Do you remember Black Box Studios?
I think I remember the name.
So do you know what they did for a long time?
What?
They did the Need for Speed games.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, Black Box was like in charge of Need for Speed for like pretty much the duration of when we played it, kind of thing. And it was really, really, really good. The last one they made was Most Wanted, and then they got shut down subsequently right after. And Most Wanted.
Which Most Wanted though?
Come on. Which one do you think I'm talking about?
Well, I don't know if they.
The one that's peak. The one that's peak.
Oh, the one on PS3. Okay.
Yeah, dude. The urine colored one.
Yeah. No, and the one I gave was the new one. I said the PS3, and you're like, yeah. But
that's on PS. Oh no, it was on PS2. No, that's right. Oh shit.
Yeah, was it on PS? That one's. Man, are you confused?
I am confused.
The old one was PS2 and like Xbox, and then the newer Most Wanted was PS3 and Xbox 360 and PC.
No, it was on 360 as well. Most Wanted. The original one.
Yeah. What Most Wanted? Oh yeah. Oh, that one was. Yeah, I guess the old one. I mean, that game was peak though.
It's yeah. Good.
Need for Speed isn't the same. They have a new one that has like cartoony like effects in it, and it's just kind of weird.
Well, I think it's you get so conformed, and then all of a sudden, and you can kind of blame like, I hate saying it this way, but you can blame indie games and you can blame Spider-Verse for like studios trying to like go all in on like all this like intricate sort of stuff, like visually and such.
Yeah. No, I don't know. I just none of the big games hit anymore. I mean, even the new Doom. I brought up the new Doom several times. The new Doom didn't even hit. Like, all these new games are just kind of missing, I feel like. No one's trying to take any chances. Like, the only time I seem to ever enjoy games is when we play indie games, like Peak.
Yeah. I agree. Or, like, going back to the older games where it's like the, like Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Like, as I did that last year. I did, like, a month of streams for Call of Duty, and that was really fun.
You did. I remember you doing that. We got the collective of Ben fighting in the chat, by the way.
We do. It's alright. Just ignore them. It's fine. But yeah, no, I really enjoy. Like, I don't think it's like nostalgia really either. I think there are just some I think it's mechanically like the games functioned really, really well, and then eventually, it just feels like they don't try to reinvent the wheel nearly as much comparatively.
Well, it's cheaper to just do the safe option for these AAA companies. A lot of times when games have higher budgets and they try to do more complex and unique like mechanics and stuff, the games usually end up flopping or not making up their money. So a lot of companies just try to go for the safe option. And it's all about visual effects and stuff and voice actors and shit, where all the money
Well,
goes.
that's the thing. The casual gamer is gonna love that. The people who enjoy the series and the franchise are gonna be pissed. But like, they're such a small, I hate using this word right now. They're a small collective of people, honestly, that
They're a
really.
collective.
It's a small group of people that really give that much of a
Don't
shit.
change it. You went from collective to group because I mentioned collective.
Yes, you are.
Be a part of the collective.
My
Melissa
point, my
Gamer.
point, my point is, it sucks because that's what most people are going for. And it's the same thing. And I hate bring. I know we're talking about gaming, but like it does keep ending up coming back to movies too. I mean, look at Pixar. Pixar has pretty much said that while they're still going to make original movies and such, every year they're going to do one original movie and then one like sequel type movie. So, 10 years from now, we'll probably have like Toy Story 7, Inside Out 4, and fucking all these other shits. But also, on top of that, they're stripping away what kind of like fundamentally separates directors from each other. And they're kind of creating the most cookie cutter things in the world that don't really have that kind of like that edge, Like the last one that did that was Turning Red. I don't love Turning Red because it's not a movie for me specifically. Marissa liked it a lot more than I did, but it's like it's made for girls, kind of, sort of with the mentality of like growing up and going through the change and all that shit. And it's a very
What are you fucking
but
talking
no. Hear me out. But like that's the point of the movie is like it's supposed to be something that's focused on that, and it's also the idea of like like it's something that takes place in like Canada, so it's relatable to like a very specific demographic, but it still has its wide angles. But directors don't like that because that movie didn't make money, but that's also because it was shoved onto Disney Plus and a whole lot of other issues. But they don't consider that because they're fucking stupid. But that's not the fucking point. My point. My point.
where the fuck we're going with anything.
No, but that's the thing. That's the thing about like games and such too. Like it becomes less smart to do things that are more inventive because, like you said, it's a gamble. And if you don't have like things to cushion the blow, then you don't. And especially in gaming, if you don't have a movie to like cushion the or a game to cushion the blow, I keep fucking sorry, my brain is always on movies. But like if you don't have a game to cushion the blow to be able to like like imagine if you put your entire company's budget into like Space Shooter Game 7 and it's like the most inventive creative thing in the world, but it sells like 10 copies. What are you going to do? You can't make another fucking game because you've only made like $500.
No, that's why a lot of these game companies and people try to just keep it safe so they can try to turn around and make a profit. That's why we don't get anything unique anymore. It's like the same thing with movies.
I think it would be way better if people would just make like really crazy project, and then on top of that you make a couple of like really really small or like medium-sized projects, so that way you have the things that are safe that are gonna earn you money. Like imagine if I know this isn't a good example, but like Grounded. Imagine if Grounded was like a medium range budget game, and like they were able to like pump those out every couple of months with like DLC or whatever, and then they were able to publish some huge game like that. You still have the money coming in from Grounded, but like, again, I know it's a bad example because Grounded doesn't fucking. You get what I'm trying to say. You get what I'm trying to say.
I mean, that studio is pretty strange when it comes to how they make games. They made Avowed recently, which was like a Skyrim clone. They made New Vegas, Fallout New Vegas way back when. The same people sitting here making Grounded and Grounded 2. I mean, I enjoyed Grounded 1. I mean, I'm turning to just completely Grounded now because you mentioned it, but I loved Grounded as a game. I felt like in terms of survival, it was unique, even though there's a game, I forget what it's called, Superlands, I think, that's exactly like it.
Mm-hmm.
But Grounded was unique. I really like the art style. Bless you. Bless you. I'm very excited for Grounded 2. Like, I genuinely cannot fucking wait for Grounded 2. And I hope the collective of men do content on that as well, because I think that will be really fun.
That's fair. I think it would be good to like I don't know. I think it would be good to explore those types of games because it's and my brain is braining. I'm sorry. I just get so frustrated, and that's why I like smaller like publishing divisions. Like I love Critical Reflex. They're the people who did. I think I mentioned them before here, but like Buckshot Roulette, Threshold, Mouthwashing, all those games are published under Critical Reflex, but they also have they're made by people. Oh yeah, Balatro is a great example too. I mean,
Don't bring up Latra in front of the gamer.
Balatro, no, but like Balatro is an example of a game that doesn't need to have flashy graphics and stuff. It just has good content. It's not some crazy goal either. You're just playing fucking poker, and it just so happens to be that it can be insane, but that's not like the point. The point is to just have fun. It's not to like get the highest possible mega ultra score. You know, I mean, it can be, but like there's an audience for just about anything, and that's what's interesting. Is that it's unique, but it also is niched, and it's good, and it's good to have that kind of mentality because it may get someone to try something new, and it may get someone into different things. Like, yeah, I've gone down a rabbit hole of roguelites, honestly, and I've learned what I like and what I don't like about the genre. You know, when the game doesn't have fundamentally cool upgrade systems or like the art is like, I mean, oh well, no, that's not true. I play a game called Calculated, and that's just literally a calculator, but that's not the point. I mean, that is the point though. It doesn't need to be fancy. It just needs to be fun and entertaining. And I think that's what's missing a lot from gaming nowadays.
Yeah, I definitely do believe games need to be fun and entertaining. Although that's the point, right?
Yeah.
What kind of gamer are you, Militia Gamer?
I'm a person who I think has shifted kind of I've gone back and forth on the spectrum. I've gone from like
You're on the
love
spectrum? Nice.
hate you. I've gone and I've like done, you know, like I like I don't know. I like puzzle. I think the things that I've fundamentally held on to, I've loved like doing anything that involves some kind of puzzle or some kind of like mystery element sort of thing. You know, some sort of intrigue to hook me. Yeah, I like physical games too. Like I'm a big like chess and Chinese checkers type of person too. I love card games. You know, cards are always fun. You know, like we've played Muffin Time 1,000 times in my place here. You know that I miss
Play
doing.
Jackbox a lot.
Jackbox is great too. I mean, and this sort of, and that's what's really great about it. You know, we have a lot of good like. There's a lot of great party games out there, and there's also a lot of good like games you can do with your friends in real life. And there's also things you can then add to the thing, like drinking or anything like that. You know, it's fun. I love it.
What's your favorite genre of gaming, Peter?
Right now, it's roguelites. I'd say. I think it's that
Roguelike?
roguelike or roguelites, which I like between those two, because the difference between a roguelite and a roguelite is roguelikes are games that completely will reset you at the very beginning, and you don't get anything to come back with you. A roguelite, you will get like upgrades and stuff that kind of will like you'll hold on to kind of mentality, so you won't like come back completely empty-handed sort of thing.
I'm really big into story games.
Mm.
I'm a very big fan of, single player story based games like Road 96 and stuff like that. Even AAA games like BioShock Infinite, you know what I mean? Like I'm
Yeah,
more into that than I am playing like a match of Call of Duty. I've always been that way. I'm not too big in multiplayer. Always about story. Although there are some great multiplayer games that I like to play too, that you make your own story. And
yeah,
I would argue that like we made a really good story, say last night playing Peak. I feel like we had a really good story that we made. And like that's why I like out of my multiplayer games when we can make a story too and not just like split gate where it's just pain and portals, man, and there's no story to that. It's just getting rammed. So I'm definitely more into the whole story or making your own story type of gamer.
yeah. I feel that. I miss the days of like when Ryan and I would play like H1Z1. My voice has been cracking a lot today. Jesus Christ.
It's okay. We all hit puberty at some point.
Suck my dick. But like
In the locker.
I fucking hate you. I feel like there's moments where like I want to play a game that's like Splitgate, you know, like a multiplayer sort of experience. But like there are a lot more times where I'm like, all right, let's do something where the boys and I can hit. You know, we can like do something fun. You do something fun, build up.
All I heard was the boys and I can hit.
Hate you.
I'm just sorry. My maturity level for this podcast is definitely on the ground.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay.
Man, yeah, that's right, Gavin. He did say that we can hit.
But no, I get your mentality though. From the idea of like, you know, it's all, you know, sort of like, you know, sometimes you need the good little fun stories that you can create with your friends. You know, that's what's important.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I just that's what I like about like doing Peak. We made our own story. We played some other games too that like I can't remember on top of my head that like we made our
Marvel
own story.
Rivals.
That's not one of them, man. Like I guess you can have a story out of like a match, but I don't know. I just don't feel the same way I do about a game like Marvel Rivals like I do Peak.
No,
Because Peak is a co-op game with the boys. We have to climb a mountain. There's heartbreak. There's betrayal. There's teamwork. All of that type of shit. Marvel Rivals is just pain and pain and shitty programming and pain and shitty teammates and pain. And it's just pain. Peak is pain.
Peak is pain.
I know you were in a lot of pain last night with Peak.
Yes. Quite so.
I was talking to my brother today, and I was like, "Yeah, we were playing Peak last night, and my God, did Pete have the biggest crash out?"
Yeah.
I was like, "It's like when I crash out on Marvel, except for like 3 times longer than my crash out." Me and I think it was Pixels at the end climbing mountains. I just hear you huffing and puffing. We're like halfway through that map too, and I hear you go,
I'd also like to correct an error from last week. I when we were doing the X's episode, because I feel like I wasn't as harsh as I could have been because I was trying to be nice about this, and I want to, and I'm not going to use any names. I'm not going to do anything, but I'm just going to add a little small correction. As much as I have all the hopes and best dreams and such for like everybody else that I've like been in a relationship with and such, the one person that I focused on specifically at the very end there, I'd like to just point out I kind of don't, but like at the same time I do, but also she slept with most of my friends after she broke up with me, so that was really cool. But that's all I wanted to add. Anyway, we're gonna move on.
I love how you just randomly fucking brought that up.
No, I'm just thinking about it. Like right after the podcast, I'm like, I should have probably talked more about it. But like, you know what? I'm gonna hit
you
that.
Made me look
I know. That's why I'm doing it now. I'm making up for it. I'm also gonna be a shitty person. Fuck it. Digital footprint. Digital footprint is gonna be broken now, but it's okay.
I literally dog walked all of them. And then you were like being so nice when you did have fun.
The fear.
I legit did shit with all of your
friends. The fear of digital footprint, but fuck it. I'm gonna you cemented yourself, I'll cement foot myself too. Yeah, fuck it. It was really no. Anyway,
yeah. I'm so sorry, man.
Nah, it's okay. It's all right. I'm happy. I'm in a relationship with a lovely, lovely lady who's going to be on the podcast next week, which is going to be...
Is it next week?
It is next week. We're on episode 10 next week, dude. Can you fucking believe it?
I'm falling in sick.
Nope, not allowed.
You and Marissa could do next week. I'm taking a break.
We even have... Hold on, I could show it here. We have a... Nope, it's it's very broken right now, but it's...
Wait.
Yeah, we have a little setup already for it, which is great. Which is cool for like when guests show up and stuff. So that's cool. I'm very excited for it.
Yeah, I can't wait for Marissa to be on, and I can't wait to get the Idiotics on. That's gonna be nice. But that's gonna be an overkill episode, depending on how many of the Idiotics come on.
Oh, they're all coming on. They don't get a choice in this matter.
All of them?
I'm gonna have them all on. I don't care. We're not gonna do that episode live either.
Who's all of them?
You got Gavin, you got Pix, you got Fast, and you've got Rick.
Yeah, we got all of them. Imagine if like those guys don't come on and it's just a collective.
No, they're all coming. They're not allowed to dip. They're not allowed to dip.
Oh, I'm excited to see how many of them dip. But Marissa can't dip because she's the only guest. So if she dips, then we're gonna all be mad.
We're gonna be really sad.
We're gonna be really mad and sad. But we gotta find out, when are we recording that? Are we gonna record that after the Marissa episode, or are we doing that sometime early next month or something?
We'll probably do it sometime early next month. We'll do it like that week, so we can like kind of like, because I don't want it to be too far ahead, because I want to be able to keep it as current as possible at the moment. Kind of thing, Oh god, I'm dying. That Chinese food is not sitting right.
I'm dying too. I got unusually blasted before the podcast today. What? Yeah, I got unusually blasted.
Yeah.
Like
Huh?
not back shots, but like
Oh.
I am very much under the influence.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Is
no,
why my
that's
maturity
normal.
level
That's
is
normal.
my.
That's normal though.
It's what we do with the collective of men.
Okay.
We just get blasted. You feel me?
Thank you. Thank you.
But anyway, I don't even remember what we're talking about. You just shun your ex. We're like, are we talking about gaming still? What happened?
I don't know.
Do we have to talk about gaming
We
still?
don't have to
Or
talk
we're
about
gonna
gaming still. No, that's fine. It's been 30
man.
minutes. It's been 30 minutes.
It
We can
has
go.
been 30 minutes.
We can
We
go off
need to
topic.
have a baseline where the topic at least has to be 30 minutes.
Yep.
Oh, I love you too, Pixels. Thank you. Man, I am very happy that I have slowly been creeping in onto your collective of men that you have online, Peter.
Thanks, man. I'm glad you finally are, man. Because it's fucking like I've always wanted you to be there, but like the fucking computers and yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Well, I
think.
mean, you always did try to get me on with people, and I'd be like, nah, man, I ain't about that. But now we do things all the time with the collective.
Just like next week at 6 p.m. EST on Friday, we're gonna play.
Man, yeah, we got a lot of stuff lined up. We have no free time.
Yep. Oh hey,
It has been fun.
I don't know if I don't think I showed you. Well, I showed the stream yesterday, but look what I got.
Oh my god, they're making a second one.
Yeah, dude, I'm fucking excited.
Yeah, I am absolutely excited for Spaceballs 2. I
Mhm.
heard that they're mainly going to be shitting on the sequels, which is amazing.
Yep.
I can't wait for that.
I hope it's not like super pop culture-y because I feel like that's a trap that a lot of parody films fall into, is they'll like only just make jokes about like modern pop culture shit. I hope they still make good jokes, like they did in the original.
Yeah. I hope they don't get afraid to sit there and, try to poke the bear, if you will, and try to stretch their limits. I hope they don't just like play it safe.
Just like gaming. Oh my god, it fits in still.
Oh my god, gaming! I don't even game that much anymore. It's kind of sad. Like anytime I play games, it's just with people at this point, and that's coming from the guy who just said he prefers story games.
I'm gonna kick you in the balls.
I just can't help it, man. I just don't play anything. Anytime I play something, I'm either playing with my brother or I'm playing with you.
You should go play Little Nightmares. You should.
No, I've already seen Little Nightmares like all the way through, so it's like not worth me even playing. You know what I mean?
I know Gavin.
Pixel gets me.
I know Gavin's always told me, he's like, you could play the Little Nightmares with the co-op, and I'm like, no, those are story games. I don't want to fucking deal with people, man. I love being able to just experience those games.
Man, we gotta like play some story game. Peter, we gotta do a way out, man.
We do eventually have to do a way out. We gotta fucking censor the fuck out of it, but we can do it.
Yeah, no, we gotta do that.
Now,
We've been trying to do that game forever.
I can't.
Absolutely, man. You can reach me.
I can't reach you.
Yeah. I mean, you are in New York.
You should come back. I'm just saying.
No.
Yeah, man.
I tell you what, you buy me a ticket right now, and I'll come visit.
No, that's not what I meant, and you know it.
I'll come visit. I won't move there.
I'm gonna come.
Okay, if I come there, you'll come.
Well, you gotta be such a bitch.
What do you mean? I have like a job I have to go to, man.
No. This is your job now.
And I fucking wish.
I wish.
If I got paid from this, I probably wouldn't go to work. Yeah. Maybe one day.
Yeah.
I will never visit ever again.
Yo. Valentine's in the chat with Chris as her profile picture. Let's go.
Is it really? I can't see it.
Yeah, it's a little trumpet guy.
Oh, that's awesome. I love the trumpet guy. I was probably a little bit annoying with the trumpet last night, but I love playing the trumpet. It was so funny.
It was fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
It added a lot. It added quite a lot.
Yeah, how come we just like kept dying and like had Gavin just carry us?
Because we're dumb and Gavin's autistic, so he's definitely got like 1,000 more brain cells just firing off every moment of every day.
Yeah, no, I get he really likes Pop-Tarts.
No, you don't need to give credits. That's just an in-game model. You're good. Don't worry about
Yeah, Pixels wasn't doing too well. But it's okay, man. It was fun. It was fun. I really enjoyed seeing everyone just drop and die. We gotta play it again. I'm so excited. See, I'm so excited to play these fucking indie games with everybody, and I'm
Keep
never
looping
excited
back
to
to the
play.
same topics.
I know. This is the State of Gaming podcast, Peter. We talk about gaming here, okay? This is where we talk about. I know you really enjoy games like Marvel Rivals. That's like your bread and butter. Always want to do nothing but Marvel Rivals. I
No,
get
no,
that.
no, no, no.
Just
He's
like my
lying.
brother, you just
He's
want to play
lying.
nothing but fucking
Liar.
Marvel Rivals.
In the words of Hayden
and
Christensen,
nothing else.
liar!
I love Hayden Christensen. Bro, Jumper was the best movie ever, by the way.
Did you know they made a TV show version of that?
That's awful.
That's like 1,000
If it
times
doesn't have
fucking
Anakin
better.
Skywalker, then I don't want it.
Did you hear
What?
that?
What do you mean? The movie's the best.
No, they're making
Dude, no, I'm not even gonna take criticism. That movie's the best because it has Mace Windu in it as well, so it's like a rematch.
Okay, hold on. Stay here. Hold on. Stay here.
Alright, bye Peter. Hello chat. You guys are now my collective. How you doing? Peter left me. He always leaves me. I'm always left. You guys want to see the Rocktopus? You like this? It's nice. I wonder if it'll focus on it. The Rocktopus. If you smell what the Rocktopus is cooking. Look at that. Fucking beautiful. Hello. You down for peak?
I thought I owned it, but I don't.
We do have to play Siege.
They own Push, though.
Oh, what's that?
This is the same. No, this is Push. This is around the same time that all those Jumper movies were coming out with like very poorly written characters and bullshit.
You like my Rocktopusy?
I hate that so fucking much.
I figured you'd like that.
But no, this is another one of those movies like Jumper where the character has an ambiguous power, and it's, I think, based off of a novel. And it stars a really popular actor who hasn't fallen off, though, like Hayden Christensen unfortunately has, because everybody, for some reason...
He hasn't fallen off. He's the best.
Well, yeah, I know, but like he's not like the guy. He wasn't like the It Boy after Star Wars, you know?
Yeah. I just looked in chat and saw Rocktopusy and fucking
I thought I owned Jumper. I really thought I owned Jumper. But no, there's a TV show version of it that's like... It's very raw. That's the way I'll put it. That's all I
do like it raw.
And it was made by YouTube Premium, or YouTube Red. Remember YouTube Red, dude?
Ew.
It was...
They
well, so was Cobra Kai. Cobra Kai was also fucking YouTube Red.
Ew, Cobra Kai. Gross.
I'm gonna look up all the YouTube Red shows, and we're gonna go through that real quick.
Scare PewDiePie, Markiplier did one, I think.
All right, YouTube.
They had one of Logan Paul, and that one like really hot girl that was in that one movie. Absolutely. Scare PewDiePie was goated. Remember when like PewDiePie was like on a bridge?
I don't. Stop it. All right. Welcome to the part of the segment where we talk about fucking TV and movies from YouTube Premium when it was YouTube Red and they made YouTube Originals. We've got of course the first one here that everybody remembers, Lifeline. You remember this show, Chris, at all?
No, I don't at all.
How about Step Up High Water?
No, I don't know that one either.
How about Impulse? That's the show I was talking about just now. Impulse is a great show, and it's based on the Jumper books.
Really?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
It's a really good show. It's very much a I can't exactly say what it's about on the podcast. That's what it is.
Really now?
Yeah, it's that dark. We've got Origin, Foursome, Sing It, Bad Internet, Single by 30. All of these shows pretty much have completely ended, by the way. Broke, Part-Timers, Rhett and Link's Buddy System.
Wasn't YouTube Red what YouTube Premium became?
Yeah.
Wasn't it originally just called YouTube Red?
Yeah, it was.
Gross.
12 Deadly Days. This was a mini series. Me and My Grandma. Good Game. Long Distance. Ryan Hansen Solves Crimes on What the fuck are some of these? Do You Want to See a Dead Body? I'm Poppy. Youth and Consequences. Cobra Kai. The only one that survived. Lisa? Whatever. Sideswiped. Okay. Overthinking with Kat and June. Wayne, which I've seen so many clips of, and I wish it didn't fucking die because it's really funny looking. We got Weird City, Paranormal Action Squad. That's the one Vanoss made.
Yeah.
Allison Robo. Yeah, Paranormal Action Squad was not fucking good.
I didn't even know that Vanoss had a YouTube Red thing.
Yeah.
Man, whatever happened to the Vanoss crew, man? Where's Mini Lad, bro?
Shut the fuck up.
Whatever happened to him?
Well, I don't know, man. I think he just went to go live on a farm somewhere upstate. You know, that's all I think he did. I don't think he did anything noteworthy that we could ever think of.
Oh, okay. I got you. Did he also go on a bridge like PewDiePie?
No, he did something much worse.
Oh, okay, I got you.
What is half of these? I've never heard of like any of these fucking shows.
Man, YouTube Premium is just like not even worth it, huh? I saw that YouTube actually purposely slows down your browser if you have ad block.
I pay for premium and I still have an ad block.
Yeah, well, I pay for premium. I see. It made sense to me because there was a time where all I did was watch YouTube, so it made sense just to cancel my Spotify and pay $5 extra for YouTube Premium because it had YouTube Music and I got no ads on Premium or on YouTube. Like it just made sense.
Want to break from the ads?
Yeah, I wanted to break from the ads, so I got YouTube Premium, and I didn't have a computer at the time, so I couldn't do ad block. So it just made sense for me to have Premium, and that's probably pushed to is people who just watch YouTube on their phones or on consoles or whatever. They're smart TVs, You're a Spotify simp. I did like Spotify. It just made more sense logically to do that. I still watch a lot of YouTube as well. I don't know. I've gravitated more to just we're talking about shows and shit now, Peter. We're not even talking about games, but I gravitated to like watching stuff on Max now, like Sheldon, like Young Sheldon and The Big Bang Theory and all that.
You should watch Impulse. You really, really should. If you liked Jumper, I think you would really like Impulse.
Impulse or Impulsive by Logan Paul. That's a good podcast.
No.
Not as good as ours, though.
No, it's not even close to the quality of this podcast.
Yeah, we have the greatest podcast on the interwebs. It is the fucking bakery.
6 p.m. EST Saturdays on at Co-Loafs.
Dude, that was so funny. I love that shit. We're gonna end up being the annoying fucking like YouTubers who just sit there and fucking promote our shit on everything.
Yep.
That was so funny. As much as that was funny last night, what you did on Thaz's stream was even funnier, I must say.
And every Sunday he does Gartic Phone. So I have every opportunity to just redraw it once again.
You should. Dude, that literally became just harassing militia. That's all that was when we were playing that draw game. Man, but we love you, right? Right, chat? We love militia. We got 10 viewers right now that are gonna say that they love MilitiaGamer.
How do you feel about that? I don't believe that for a moment.
What do you mean? Pixels, don't say no. You know you like MilitiaGamer.
Thank you, Valentine. I believe you. I don't believe Pixels.
Pete, I love you, man, but I used to love you a lot more when you were Captain Spider's Militia.
You worse Pete. Eat my ass.
Worse Pete, yeah.
Shit.
I'm better Pete.
Thanks. I appreciate that, ma'am. I appreciate it. Fucking.
I hate it, bro. We have the best chat. We are the bakery. Together, we're all a part of a loaf. We're each individually a slice of bread, and we make a loaf.
That's a big loaf of bread.
That is a big loaf of bread. And, like, speaking of loaves, man, I can't wait until you just generally run out of puns for the title of the streams.
I'll keep Ryan.
Oh, man. Man. That's very yeasty.
That doesn't even work, I don't think.
It doesn't. It doesn't. But you know what? I'm trying. I'm trying to do the puns with you, man.
You only use
You just really like bread.
You're really only using a small grain of your brain cells. Oh.
Oh man, I'm gonna fucking end myself in Minecraft. Like absolutely gonna just blow up in Minecraft. Anyway, what's up, man?
Don't get all crusty on me, man. Come on.
Stop. We don't need the puns, man. We don't need the puns. You and the puns. I hate the puns. You're like
Why do you hate the puns?
Because puns, man. I feel like puns could be great humor, sure. But then like, I don't know, puns are just kind of like the equivalent of dad jokes times 2 for me.
You're just a sourdough little boy.
I fucking hate you so much.
You'll never escape this.
Each pun that you make is going to be another locker room joke I'm going to come up with in the future.
No.
You know? That's the trade-off we get. You talk about bread and I talk about fun times in lockers.
It's the yeast of my worries.
I'm done with this podcast. We still have 12 minutes, but I'm done with you. Fucking
Audience, do you have any questions for us? Even though it's 15.
Question number 1: when are you gonna stop making puns?
You'll never escape the bread puns.
Wait, hold on. I got a question I can ask. Will wait, I'm spelling wrong. Will you ever shut up? Perfect. Awesome. Why is Chris so hot? Because I'm him.
HIM?
The Gen Z Eminem.
That's him. That's right. That's
right.
him. That's him. That's right.
Man.
When we play Peak again? Probably next week. We'll probably do it right after we play some SpongeBob.
Man, let's just play Peak right now.
No, I have so much work to still do.
Yeah, you're behind, huh?
Yeah.
Man, that sucks, MilitiaGamer.
It's true.
We gotta play Peak though, man. It's Peak.
2-hour podcast. That's not for another couple of weeks, honestly. That's like a couple months, actually.
Well, we either take special topics or whatever, or special milestones and make them 2 hours, or if we're generally feeling it, we'll keep going. Pete has to seriously work though, so we're gonna probably end it on time.
Yeah.
Which you are the ender this episode.
I am the ender.
Oh, you were. Yeah, you are the ender.
I'm the heel. I'm the heel of the episode. Let's go.
You are the asshole.
Another one. Another one. And my power grows. Ah!
It's the militia ego again.
No.
I love it, man. No, but I enjoyed this podcast, man. This podcast went pretty smoothly, man. Yeah. Usually, like, I mean, the past couple ones, I feel like we're just kind of like, but even though you were working really hard, you still have the energy to sit here and drive me fucking crazy, want me to bash my head in the wall. Like, the energy you got is outstanding.
Your description says there's more to come. Where does it say that? What?
There is more to come.
Does it say it on the about page? Is that where it says it? Oh, more to come soon. It still says a weekly podcast every Monday at 7 a.m. EST.
I brought that up to you too. I legit brought that up to you. I on God was like, Pete, it still says we do shit on Mondays. You're like, oh, I gotta fix that.
Dude, I gotta fix that after the podcast. Thank you for reminding me, Valentine. I've completely forgotten. Thank you. You're the only person that ever reminded me about this. Thank you so much. My co-host didn't even tell me.
I told you several times.
Nope. Don't remember. Can't prove it.
Listen, I am the good loaf on the bread, all right? I'm always on time. I was here an hour early today.
You the evil loaf. You're the definitely.
He is usually like late as fuck, and even if I get in a call with him early, he ends up being late to come back.
Nope. Can't prove that.
I'm gonna start recording the pre. I'm gonna do a pre-show.
Don't you dare!
I'm gonna record pre-shows.
Oh god.
I think that would be great. So then I could just have proof of your deceiving.
I don't know what you talking about, bro. I can't prove me.
Man, look at you yawning, bro. No sleep?
I did sleep. I had to wake up early today because we've got
furniture.
Yeah, new furniture. Did I bring that up already?
Yeah, you talked about it last night.
Yeah.
about how you're getting new furniture.
Yep.
What'd you get? A new couch?
No. The couch is still here.
Okay, I was gonna say if you got rid of that couch, I'd hate you for that. It's not even my couch, and I'm like that couch is great. If you got rid of that couch, it'd be stupid.
We got a new dresser. We got another dresser, and we got
You're like I got a dresser, oh, and a dresser,
and a new TV because Marissa's mom upgraded.
Oh yeah, you got a new TV.
Yeah, well we haven't set it up
let's
yet.
Go. What'd you do with the old TV?
It hasn't been set up, so it's still plugged in.
Oh, you should take the old TV and put it in your background.
No. That the goal here is to take the new TV, put it where the living room TV is, and take the living room TV, put it in the bedroom where my TV that I bought at Walmart for, and then to take that TV and then put it like right here.
You went to Walmart for that TV?
Yeah, you were there.
What did you trade in for that?
All right, guys, thank you so much for watching them. You remember you was there too.
Oh, I was there for that. That's right. That was a long time ago. And I remember that you did trade in something for the TV.
Nope, was not true. Nope, that was not. That was for the PS4. Get your facts straight there, buddy.
Did you trade in the PS4 for the TV?
But I fucking hit you.
Why, man? I'm just making conversation with my co-host. Oh, man. You know, he's mocking me now, chat. This is what we've lured ourselves to. Hey,
Chris, I'm sorry, man.
Yes.
But listen, we can finally be bees.
We can be bees. This is good news.
You'll live like a pet. A pet?
A pet. I made a steak.
A steak!
Yes. I made a pizza.
I love you can still hear my fucking phone in the slight background of it. I love that.
Turn your phone's volume off.
No. Fuck you.
I turned my volume off so I could be professional about it.
Oh, well, I guess I can. Alright, I guess if you're professional. Suck my dick.
Yeah, be professional.
My...
Listen, man, you gotta stop telling me that. You told me that in middle school, and you keep telling me that now. I won't do it without payment.
That's a crime.
That is a crime, and that was also a joke.
That's a joke. Very big, funny joke.
But yeah, anyway. Man, Peter, you're a hard-working Peter.
I am a hard-working Peter.
Are you ever gonna take a vacation?
I fucking hope that's what next year brings for me. I'm hoping to, like, I bring this up, and I always feel like shit. But I don't want to be a YouTuber because I want a fancy house or fancy cars. I just want to be a human being. You know what I mean? Like, if I could work for myself completely, 100%, I'd love to. Don't get me wrong. I love my job. I really, honest to God, do. But I wish I could work for myself so that way I'd have the freedom to be able to do more. And I'll probably work it into my contract next year contract with Droid next year about having a vacation.
It's okay, man. I'll make it big, and then I'll hire you.
Thanks, man. Y'all reactions if a fan came up to you, I'd be like, no, that's not me. I'm not that guy. You can't. And I'd run away like a scared child. Fan. I'd run away like a scared child whenever I see you then.
You met me, man. Like you do run away like a scared child. Like I remember, like when I first saw you in the locker room, bro. Like I came around the corner.
I'm going to kill you.
But anyway, if you're gonna have a vacation, man, you should totally come down south.
I got you. I got Zork, both saying the same thing.
Yeah, well, I mean, do it for me because I did it for you. You literally killed my cat, so I would
oh my fucking god!
So, like, I think you owe me this one, and I think you should come down south. All right,
I'm going to come in you
because you can absolutely, but we could be bees if you do. But yeah, you gotta visit Tennessee because I am never coming back to New York.
No.
So
I don't live in New York City.
He does. He lives in the Empire State Building.
No, yeah, totally. I know Spider-Man and everything.
Actually, his area code is.
Nope. All right.
Man, well, man, Peter, what do you want to talk about? You have the floor.
I do have a floor. It's underneath me. It's carpet.
Stop. I'm tired of you. These dad jokes are unbelievable.
On the loaf. Oh, fuck you.
You see, you can't even stand yourself. Pixel says comes to Michigan. It's pretty chill.
You got good water there still?
But Michigan's kind of like the armpit of like the country. You feel me?
Let's give a small lore. Valentine's asking for a small Co-Loaf lore.
Oh, small lore.
Like tiny little crumb of lore.
So okay, we'll give him a little crumb of the lore. So P and I met in the locker room.
I am going to actually hit you. Okay, Chris and I met in 8th grade, right? We met in 8th grade. We had gym class together, and we had study hall, I think, together, right?
You sure it wasn't 7th?
Was it 7th? Maybe we met in 7th. It was middle school.
Really early.
It was middle school. I remember that. And he was like just as much an asshole to me as everybody was to me. And then we became friends because I have really bad social issues, and I fucking just
you literally just said, yeah, he bullied me like everyone else, and I grew attached to him for it. Like, let's talk.
The same thing happened to Marissa. That's the same fucking thing.
True. How do you feel, man, that you're marrying the person you called your sister?
I said, shut the fuck. I was talking about how Chris and I became friends because he bullied me, just how we started dating because you bullied me too, babe. Yeah. I know I was.
Very pickable guy to pick on, yes. I don't even know if that was a sentence. But anyway, my favorite thing is when you're a mute, man. And I've said this and I've said this before, because I would pick on Peter, and he would write something on a piece of paper to show me, to like say something back. He usually had something to do with like me being fat or something. And then he would hand it to me, and I would like just look away or like just put my hand out, whatever, just to be an extra dick. Man, I miss when you didn't talk, bro. Can we go back to that?
No, everybody says that. Here, you guys want a story about me that's kind of embarrassing that I can talk about?
Yes.
All right. So this does involve somewhat changing. So this does technically involve a locker room of sorts, a pseudo locker room, if you will. So I was going for track in 8th grade, I believe, and I wanted to sign up. Because, you know, I was my nickname was Speedy. I ran everywhere, and I'm like, I can be a little runny boy. You know, I could run the track in the field and do the sports because, you know, sports is pretty cool. So now, unfortunately, what I did not realize is that it was a walk-on team. So that's why I got on, because apparently I was extremely slow comparatively. But the day of tryouts, I went and I was dating my first girlfriend at the time, and I was like, oh, I smell bad. I do not wish to smell bad in front of girlfriend. So I was like, all right, why don't I go put on deodorant? Bathroom is closed. Do you remember our middle school at all? Like, do you remember how it like looked from like where
Hell no, I don't remember at all.
Okay, you go out to the left of the cafeteria, and there'd be two bathrooms. You know, the ladies on the left and the men's on the right. But there was a little bit of the missing grate in the men's room. Now, I looked around, I didn't see anybody there. And I was like, all right, I'm just going to put on deodorant. Like, that's not a fucking crime. So I go and I crawl through. Marissa wasn't the first. No, she was not. So I crawl through the grate. And I end up, like, you know, just kind of bullshit. And then, like, a monitor or some shit, like one of, like, the people that, like, monitors the hallways and shit, just came over, busts in, and is like, hey, what the fuck are you doing, you dumbass? I'm like, I just put on deodorant, the fuck? So they ended up taking me down to the assistant principal's office. His head looked like a penis. I respected the hell out of him. I just need to share that. This is a funny little fact. But you know, I go in there and I did my defense mechanism that has worked every time in life. I started crying my eyes out. I was like, I'm sorry. I was just trying to put on deodorant. They're like, oh, it's okay, Peter. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine. And I walked out and as soon as my back was, you couldn't see my face anymore. I was like, yeah.
I like that shit. That's a good story.
Thank you. All right. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching the Bakery Podcast. This has been another fun little episode that we have done here. Make sure you go check out myself and Chris at TheMilitiaGamer and at CMPlatinum. Chris hasn't uploaded anything yet, but that's not the point. But anyways, hope you all have a fantastic day, night, or evening, wherever you may be. And we'll see you all slices next time. Have a good night. Bye-bye. See you later. Bye-bye. Co-Loafs, 6 p.m. EST, Saturdays on Co-Loafs. Bye-bye.